Welcome everybody to a brand new episode of That's a Wrap. I'm Caboose XBL.
I'm Ender the Answer.
And today we're going to be bringing you our non-spoiler review of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. So right before we get into that, I just wanted to ask you guys if you can leave a like rating on this video. Shows your support and we would really appreciate it. So if you could leave a like rating, that would be awesome. Now, with that out of the way, let's jump in to our non-spoiler review of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. We went to a special screening last night.
I've been dying to talk about it since last night.
Michael Rooker, Yondu, was in attendance. This was your most anticipated movie of 2017, so I'm going to let you kick it off. What did you think of Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yes, it was. We're in full swing of this year, the comic book movies.
It.
You know, we're in full swing of it now. And what's the first thing you always look for when you watch a sequel? Is it going to be able to meet the expectations of part one?
Yeah.
Now, this movie does not do that, but I'll tell you, it's real close.
Yeah.
It's real close. A very, very entertaining movie. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Great opening sequence. This movie is going to captivate you right from the beginning. It's a very cool thing that they do from the beginning. So, it was so entertaining, captivating right from the beginning. I was excited all the way through.
Baby Groot is going to take over the world. It's going to be a phenomenon.
It's a marketing, advertising phenomenon. You're going to see it all over the place.
It's Minions all over again.
Yes,
so, Baby Groot was great in the movie. I mean, that's such a great, brilliant idea that James Gunn came up with to make him a baby and everything. It worked.
But as cute as I thought he was going to be from seeing some of the trailers, I mean, there was a lot of other things in this movie that I loved a lot more.
Baby Groot doesn't just steal the show. To be quite honest, I think another character steals the show.
Oh, there's a couple that steal the show.
And that character for me was Drax. Dave Bautista kills it in this movie. He is so funny.
The comedy, I mean, that's what James Gunn's vision is here. And I'm telling you, the way Michael Rooker spoke about James Gunn at the beginning was awesome. This guy's vision for these movies, I'm so happy he's doing part 3 because it's got to be him, is entertainment. Yeah. Like, if you're having a bad day, if you're having a fight with a significant other, if you're just having, whatever it is, watch this movie. It will make you smile. It will make you laugh. It'll make you feel better. Yeah, because it touches on your comedy and your emotions.
Oh, yeah. We argue a lot, so I'm getting pissed off nowadays. So I'm seeing this movie every single day.
Yes, absolutely. Well, we argue because you're always wrong, but that's okay. Yeah, watch the movie. It'll make you feel. Talking about that character development, that's what I loved about this movie. Some of those other characters that we saw, Chris Pratt being the star, the other characters were a lot more significant in this movie. Really,
Rocket especially. Rocket looked like he got a big push in this movie.
Rocket, Yondu, Drax, they do a lot in this movie. A lot of emotional ties, a lot of humor, a lot of interaction with the characters. I mean, and the way he did it is, he didn't give it all to us. You can still see there is going to be a conclusion to these relationships, these characters in part 3. That's what I really noticed and loved about this movie.
And it's good now, like, it's been officially announced that James Gunn is returning to write and direct part 3, which is good. Like, he cares the most about these characters.
Absolutely.
And he has a vision for these characters that I think he needs to end the arc with. So I'd like to see him do Volume 3.
They asked that question to Yondu, or Michael Rooker at the beginning. I'm calling him Yondu at the beginning. And he kind of even didn't answer that question. He answered the question with talking about James Gunn and how much he cares about the people. So when you watch this movie, you're going to be very happy that he's doing part 3.
Yeah, absolutely. And, I mean, one of the newest additions to the film is Kurt Russell playing Ego, the Living Planet, and also is now confirmed to be Peter Quill's father in the film. What did you think of Kurt Russell in the movie?
He's a professional. He is. You can put this guy in any role. I thought he was good. I didn't think he was great. He served a good purpose. The scenes that he has with Peter are effective, but I just thought he was good. I didn't think he was great, and I can't reveal too much because I don't want to give him any spoilers.
Yeah. I actually really liked his character. I liked what his purpose was in the movie. And overall, his arc beginning to end was something I found to be really good for Volume 2. Because, to be honest, if you watch this movie without the character of Kurt Russell, nothing really happens.
That is very true. He is really needed. That is true.
He really provides the story-driven element to the movie. So I really liked his character. I liked what his purpose was. And overall, I mean, like you said, Kurt Russell's a professional. You put him in any movie, and he is going to do his job right.
Absolutely.
So he was really good in the movie.
He was. Now, if we can get to any gripes, any negatives, without once again being spoiler free here, Nebula didn't hit too hard.
Me neither.
I was just thinking about it. I just didn't take her seriously. I really did. They were trying to do something with that plot development and that character, and I don't really think it hit. But once again, it was very minuscule because the other characters just crush it. I don't think anybody's going to watch the movie to see Nebula. So, I just really wasn't.
I gotta agree with you. Her plot seemed a bit forced. It was like every time she was on screen and they were trying to show what's going on with her character, I was like, this is holding the movie back. Let's get back to what we're really here for. Let's get back to more of the emotional core of the film being the core Guardian members. And I just didn't really feel what's going on.
Meaning there's even like 1 or 2 sequences or scenes there they could have probably even removed entirely.
Yeah.
Just because the focus and the entertainment with the other characters is so damn high.
Yeah.
I understand, you're trying to develop a plot and a character here, but it didn't hit for me.
It didn't hit for me either. I mean, and if we're talking about negatives overall, the movie did feel like it was jumping a bit all over the place at times.
Yes.
Especially with the character of what's going on with Rocket and Yondu and then the main Guardians and everything.
Yes.
There was like, we were jumping from here to there to here to there, and it didn't really work sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially as well in the middle, there's a bit of a lull, and we slow it down, I think, a lot.
Shit, I thought it was just a tad.
I don't know.
But fair enough. Now, when we talk about Guardians, what do you got to talk about? The soundtrack. Because
was
obviously
great.
part 1,
Yeah.
I think to this day, I still listen to soundtrack.
It's so
for
good.
part 1. This one was not as entertaining as the first
I gotta agree. Yeah.
And there was some parts where the music selections for scenes, I was like, I was questioning it just because the soundtrack is such a big thing in part 1.
They have one really good song on the soundtrack that they use in the trailer, and they're using it in the film, but they never hit the chorus, which is the best part of the song.
Absolutely.
And it's like, come on, we need that moment just
Absolutely.
to feel the entertainment, just to get the goosebumps and get the adrenaline pumping.
And I knew for this second one, it was going to be probably damn near impossible to hit that soundtrack because on part 1, I mean, it was incredible.
It was really good.
So that was something that was going to be
It's a character of its own, the soundtrack. In the
it
movie.
really is. It really is.
All right, so overall, we did enjoy the movie. What would you score Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 out of 10?
I really went back and forth on this one.
Yeah.
I would score it an 8 out of 10.
I gotta agree. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10 as well. It is really enjoyable.
Yes.
It's definitely not the best movie of the year so far. I'd still have to get that to Logan.
Yes.
But it is really good, and
Really
we've kicked
enjoyable.
off the summer movie season with Guardians Volume 2.
We've seen a lot of people and whatnot saying, this is not better than part 1. Believe me, watch the movie. It is thoroughly entertaining.
Yeah.
It's
hard to hit the mark that Volume 1 did.
Yes.
Because it's just...
You didn't even know who they were. They just kind of
yeah,
came out of
there was
nowhere.
something so new and fresh about that film. But overall, we did enjoy it. We both gave it an 8 out of 10. And we now want to know what you guys think. Did you see Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2? Let us know what you guys think in the comment section below. Once again, I'm Caboose XBL.
I'm Into the Answer. Remember, there's one thing that you want to mention, Caboose. Stay to the end of credits.
Stay to the end of credits. Also, just to throw it out there, this movie, bar none, has the best Stan Lee cameo in any Marvel movie for reasons I cannot specify.
Yes.
Go watch the
You
movie.
fans out there are absolutely going to... And there is 5, just like
Yeah.
they said, and they're all entertaining in their own right.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, once again, if you can leave a like rating on this video as well, it shows your support, and we would really appreciate it. And you can click on screen to make your way to one of the other videos on the channel, or you can click my logo to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and like us on Facebook. Those links are in the description. Drop a like if you enjoyed, leave a comment if you have an opinion, and subscribe if you're new.
That's a wrap.